Well, did you know there are some natural remedies to help treat arthritis? And here with more is Dr. Les Goodman. Thank you so much for joining us.
My pleasure to be here this
You know,
afternoon.
and my mom and my grandmother have both suffered from arthritis, so it's something that I think about, because it is hereditary sometimes. So it's nice to see that there are some natural ways to kind of help that. What are some of those ways?
Yeah, well, as a rheumatologist, unfortunately, I deal with arthritis and patients with chronic pain and disabilities. And even though there's a lot of effective and safer medications these days, a lot of patients can't afford the medication, they can't tolerate it, or just not effective for them. So they're always looking for alternative treatments. And it's not unusual on a daily basis for patients to come to me and ask me, show me a bottle. Is this good for me? These are supplements, these are herbs. I mean, it's very difficult to judge herbal medication. I mean, herbs are not really regulated by the government, the FDA, like over-the-counter medications and even prescription medications. So, and even herbal medications may have, toxic effects. A medicine that can be around for thousands of years can have toxic effects on the kidney and liver. So, caution has to be taken.
But at the same time, there are some remedies that some people have come back and said, this kind of worked for me.
Yeah. I mean, now they're starting to do more scientific studies. The government agencies, consumer groups are starting to look at a lot of these over-the-counter and herbal supplements. Interesting, just a few weeks ago I read an article on a supplement called Hook F, which is an herbal extract. And it compared it to methotrexate, which has been a drug that's been available over 50 years for treating rheumatoid. And the way they designed the study, they actually showed that the herb was as effective as methotrexate in reducing patient symptoms by 50%. So I think with more of these studies coming out, I think we can say scientifically that they do some good and have some benefits.
Okay, and so for the herbal remedies, what, ginger bark extract?
Yeah, ginger bark extract is an herbal extract, and it has anti-inflammatory effects. It has actually chemicals that are related to over-the-counter anti-inflammatories like ibuprofen and naproxen. Even though it comes in a natural form, it can still cause the same effects like aspirin, like bleeding ulcers and thinning of the blood. So even though it's an herb, doesn't mean it's safer, but it can potentially have the same side effects.
Okay, and then the Chinese thunder godvine, is that?
Yeah, Chinese thunder godvine is also Hook F. That's that herbal extract that was compared to methotrexate.
And then is it glucosamine sulfite?
Yeah, I mean, that's a very popular supplement for osteoarthritis. It's been around for a long time. When initially I read studies that it may slow progression of osteoarthritis of the knee. But again, there's been larger studies sponsored by the government, but they really, through these larger studies, never really shown that the glucosamine is any more effective than a placebo or just a sugar pill.
All right.
But I had people in my practice swear by it and say that I've taken it, I've never felt as good.
All right. Well, Dr. Goodman, thank you so much, and thank you for bringing these to our attention. Of course, one other one is fish oils. Yeah,
fish oil for rheumatoid, and usually higher doses than you can get by the over-the-counter. About 2.7 grams of fish oil has shown some benefit for rheumatoid, reducing pain, swelling to joints. So.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us. We'll visit again with you soon.
My pleasure.